Hey guys, what's going on? I'm Shorty SX, and welcome to some lag of duty on Gulch. Yep, you saw that right. Not only is that guy kind of asleep in front of me, but everybody in this game was on free bar. How's that possible? I don't know. Maybe the host is downloading something they really shouldn't be, but... Oh, and look at the score. I'm only 9 kills behind first place. Wow, what a great game. Thank you. That was perfect matchmaking. Now, in all fairness, normally I would never stand a game like this, but this was such a weird game in so many ways that I kept on getting little incentives to not quit the game, and, well, you'll see what happens. And I figured it's the perfect time to talk about lag, because I don't know if you guys can notice this through the video, because, of course, you know, just watching a video, not playing the game, but when I was playing this, it really felt like... How do I explain this? Imagine you have your instinct for where to fire a quickscope, and you fire the quickscope, but there's like 1 second or a moment of lag or hesitation or self-doubt, whatever you want to call it, where it's like, please hit, please hit, please hit. And you don't know whether your shot's going to hit or not, because it's just that delayed. And that's exactly my problem with lag. Now, don't get me wrong. If I get into the game where, you know, first person's leading by however many points, that usually doesn't bother me at all. If nothing else, I'll lose the first game and then start the next game and keep winning the lobby. So that's not a problem. In fact, I will probably make a video on why rage quitting is probably the worst way to, you know, improve your ability to play the game. But lag, on the other hand, especially in first-person shooters, is horrible. I mean, it can be detrimental to your gameplay and to your ability to aim and everything like that, which is why I pretty much never play on anything but 4 bars. And I know, the funny thing is, of course, the bar system they use in Call of Duty with 1, 2, 3, or 4 bars, and that represents all types of connections. That's not great either, because of course you can have 4 bar and 4 bar, because the upper boundary of 4 bar, not the best thing either. But the point is, here's why I don't actually like playing with lag. Now, for starters, for those of you guys who've seen enough of my videos, because it's not like I talk about this too much, but I have kind of spent most of my life living around the world. And I've grown up in international schools, which means most of my friends, especially at this point, are kind of just scattered all over the globe. So every time we decide to, you know, just chill on Skype or something and, let's say, try and play a game together, we've always had to go through a ton of, you know, server finding and figuring out which server is the best for everybody so everyone wouldn't be lagging so much. And this is, you know, across any type of game. But especially when it came to first-person shooters, it's horrible. And the best reason I can give you for this, and by the way, check this out, 15-0. I mean, you can see why I didn't quit the game. I was like, well, I can't just quit on the streak. That'd be blasphemy. But my whole point with first-person shooters is that it actually destroys your aim. Now, the way I normally improve my aim is, you know, I fire a shot, and because of good connection and everything like that, I know whether it hits or doesn't. By the way, a Pavlo, why thank you, I'll take it. You know, I'm not going to put it as my own kill streak, but if someone just gives it to me, why thank you, I'll take that and kill you with it. But the point is, with first-person shooters, the way you build up confidence, the way you improve your aim, is by firing a shot and knowing, okay, I missed that shot because it was too much to the left, or it was too much to the right, or I didn't shoot the target high enough, so that's why it was a hit marker. Something like that, and you're actually able to improve it for the next time. But with lag, you don't have that, because you can fire a shot, it can be completely on target, but because of lag, it's going to miss. Or you can be completely off target yourself because your aim is horrible, and it'll miss, or you'll be completely off target and it'll hit. And that kind of inconsistency is horrible for your aim, as in it will make you go not just crazy and frustrated with the game, but it will actually make you a worse player over time. Which is why I never play with lag, and which is why I advise you guys to never play with lag. And I know that might be sounding like, you know, oh, I'm so good, I never play with lag. No, it's nothing like that, as in, I understand for a lot of people it may be difficult to actually be on a good connection, or, you know, you don't have a good connection, or you're in parts of the world where connections are just not that great and they're not as stable as you'd want them to be for online gaming. But what I'm saying is that it actually does deserve as much of your attention as possible in terms of trying to figure out what is wrong with your connection or improving it, because it is detrimental to your aim. As in, it will ruin your aim if you're playing on a bad connection. So I guess my point here is, before you worry about buying, you know, custom controllers or stickers for your monitor or control freaks and all these little things that I've received lots of questions from, you know, my viewers about. Before you worry about all these things, I'd say the best one you have to focus on is your connection. If you can get a better one, do so. Otherwise, just off the top of my head, here's some tips that should kind of help you along. Remember not to use your wireless. Even if you're right next to the router, wireless is not that consistent. Always use a cable and connect it to your Xbox, PS3, PC, whatever you're using. Please do not use wireless. Don't use internet off your phone. Make sure nobody in the house, nobody on the same network on your router is downloading or streaming movies or anything that's actually bandwidth or internet intensive. All of that is gonna make it horrible. And what I'm trying to say is, especially if you care about improving your game and you care about becoming a better player, connection is important. Anyway, I hope you guys learned something today. I hope this was useful and enjoyed this really random gameplay. But anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.